Back in her room, Maya dipped the brush into her paint and began to create. She painted a butterfly with purple wings and silver dots. As soon as she finished the final stroke, the butterfly flapped its wings and lifted off the page, fluttering gracefully around the room. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Stories That Inspire, a place where inspiration and hope come to life through powerful stories. I am Remilekun Idowu, and today I have Ruby here with me to help me with narrating this story. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate your continued support. And if you're new here, welcome to the community that spreads positivity. I'm so glad you're joining us. So stick around until the end. I promise it will be worth your time. Don't forget to subscribe and share to encourage this storytelling journey.
Today we will be looking at a girl just like me who loves to paint and about using your gifts to help others. So let's dive in.
In a quiet village of Rainbow Falls, nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, lived a young girl named Maya. She was known for her curious eyes and wild imagination. More than anything, Maya loved to paint. Her tiny room was filled with sketches, canvases, and colored splashed walls. Every spare moment was spent mixing paints and bringing our dreams to life with every brush stroke. But there was one dream she kept secret. Maya wished our paintings could come alive.
One sunny afternoon, while picking wildflowers in the enchanted forest, just outside the village, Maya stumbled upon something strange. Hidden beneath the roots of an ancient tree was a small glowing wooden box. Inside lay a shimmering paintbrush, its bristles glowing like the evening sun. Etched into the box was a message used with hearts.
Back in her room, Maya dipped the brush into her paint and began to create. She painted a butterfly with purple wings and silver dots. As soon as she finished the final stroke, the butterfly flapped its wings and lifted off the page, fluttering gracefully around the room. Her heart raced with excitement. Next, she painted a fluffy orange kitten with green eyes. It yearned, stretched, and jumped into her lap. Maya was stunned. She had a magical paintbrush. She spent the entire evening creating a garden full of birds, rabbits, and colorful flowers. Each one came alive, hopping and blooming. The next day, Maya saw an elderly woman struggling to carry firewood. Maya painted a wooden cat, and it instantly appeared, complete with spinning wheels and a soft seat. She offered it to the woman, who bursted into tears of gratitude. Word spread quickly. Maya painted a warm blanket for a boy shivering in the cold, restored the broken roof of a bakery, and even painted a new swing set for the village school. Each painting brought joy, and Maya's heart swelled with pride, not because of the praise, but because she was helping others.
Children began calling her the artist of miracles. But Maya always reminded them the real magic is caring. Not everyone in Rainbow Falls had a kind heart. A greedy merchant named Mr. Grumble, who owned the biggest store in town, grew jealous. He wanted the magical paintbrush for himself. One evening, he visited Maya and said, "Little girl, let me borrow your paintbrush. I want to paint food and clothes for even more people." Though hesitant, Maya wanted to believe him. She handed it over, but instead of helping people, Mr. Grumble locked himself, his mansion, and painted piles of gold, coins, towerless castles, and golden statues of himself. He even painted guards made of stone to protect his treasure, turning his once charming shop into a fortress. People who had once trusted him were left disappointed.
Maya, heartbroken, knew she had to stop Mr. Grumble. She rushed to his mansion, but it was blocked by towering stone guards that lined the gates like silent statues. She tried calling out, but no one came. And the worst, she no longer had the magic brush. For the first time, Maya felt powerless. She sat under the nearby tree, watching the mansion glow with golden grid. Then she reached into her sketchbook, something she hadn't touched since discovering the brush. Carefully, with a regular pencil, she drew a ladder. It wasn't magical, just graphics on paper. She stared at it and whispered, "I may not have the brush, but I still have my heart." Then something unexpected happened. From the coat pocket, a small shimmer escaped. The very first butterfly she had ever painted with the magic brush. It fluttered in front of her, circling her drawing, then suddenly vanished into thin air. A gust of wind whooshed past, and before her eyes, a real wooden ladder slowly formed beside the wall, glowing faintly with traces of magic left behind by all her good deeds. Climbing quickly, she made it over the wall and tiptoed into the mansion. Inside, she found Mr. Grumble, surrounded by gold, jewels, and golden statues of himself, admiring his reflection in a mirror he had painted.
But Maya wasn't here to argue. She gently unrolled her sketchbook again and pulled out final drawings of a mirror. But this one was different. It had been sketched during one of her quiet moments of reflection, long before the paintbrush ever came into her life. She held it up. Suddenly, the sketchbook lifted from her hand and floated midair. It shimmered and twisted and became a real mirror, one that showed not the outside, but truth within. Mr. Grumble looked in it. He didn't see gold. He didn't see glory. He saw a lonely man surrounded by things, but starved by joy. He saw his own greed and the people he had hurt. The smile on his face melted.
"I didn't know," he whispered. "I thought gold would make me happy." Maya stepped forward, soft but firm. The brush only brings joy when used to care for others. Shaken, Mr. Crumble returned the paintbrush. The golden statues crumbled into dust. Outside, the gods turned to trees. And inside that was once cold mansion, something warm began to grow. Mr. Grumble gathered the townspeople and apologized. I was wrong, he said, but I want to learn. Maya forgave him. She even taught him how to paint, not with magic, but with kindness.
And together, they repainted the village, this time with everyone's help. They painted dreams and shared stories and turned Rainbow Falls into a place of wonder. The magical paintbrush became a symbol of hope passed from child to child. Each one learned that the greatest magic of all doesn't lie in what we create, but in why we create it.
From then on, whenever anyone in Rainbow Falls spoke of miracles, they spoke of Maya, the girl who painted the world with love. So our lessons learned from this week's story is that kindness and creativity can transform not just places, but hearts. And even those who make mistakes can change if given understanding and a second chance.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of transformation. And don't forget to like and subscribe and join me on this journey weekly to discover more inspirational stories. Remember to be kind to someone this week. Please share this story with someone you know might need some positive energy this week. See you next
week.